TTT THROWDOWN!
Yeah! On this week's Throwdown, we have us demo the workout.
Before we get into it, make sure you hit that subscribe button because we're on our road to 35K subscribers. And when we hit that milestone, we're going to give away a Black Zinc Rogue 2.0 barbell.
37 years ago, we started to try to give away this barbell. We're almost there. Just a couple thousand more. Sign up now, and you can have this beauty.
Actually, we're going to give it away next week.
Just kidding. We can't wait for 35,000. We're going to give it away next week. Put a comment down in the description, subscribe, and you can have this thing. It's so hot.
We'll use a random YouTube comment generator on one of these videos where we promoted the giveaway to draw a worldwide winner for that bar. So all you got to do is be subscribed and comment below to enter.
On this week's demo, we have beautiful Brandon, Monster Max, and Meathead Mia.
We've got handstand walks, toaster bar, and wall balls.
Every Thursday, we post these workouts to the YouTube at 1 p.m. Eastern Time.
Get better at the sport of CrossFit alongside some of the best athletes in the world in our online training program, The Design. Head over to our website, trainingthinktank.com/DSGN to learn more.
This week's workout is for time. 100 foot handstand walk. See? 100 toe to bar, 100 foot handstand walk, 100 wall balls, and it finishes with a 100 foot handstand walk.
To get on the leaderboard, look at the description down below.
If you do this workout, use this hashtag.
Let's go out to the floor to hear their strategies.
My strategy, so there's 300 feet of handstand walking, and I know that that's damage control for me. I'm gonna ignore Brandon the whole workout, pretend he's not there. But for Max, in order to beat him, I need to make up time on toast bar and wall balls. So I'm just gonna try to stay in my own lane for the handstand walks, not try to chase them, and then be as aggressive as I can on the toast bar and the wall ball, and try to make up time there so that I can get to that last handstand walk, hopefully at least 50 feet ahead of him, or else he'll probably pass me. And if he beats me in this workout, I'll never hear the end of it.
And what's the station that plays on the hit?
Oh man, I should be ready because I make fun of everybody else. Chris's car.
30B, strategy, right here. All right, you ready? Yeah. Oh, I can start, yeah? Oh, okay. All right, handstand walks, goal is 40 seconds or under the first one, and then under 50 seconds for the second one, under 1 minute for the third one. Toes to bar, I'm gonna start with sets of 10, 5-second rest breaks. As those rest breaks deteriorate, I'm gonna go to 8s and then 6s and then 5s for the toes to bar. Wall balls will be based on field, probably 25 to start, and then same concept. 6-second break, 5-second break, 4-second break, whatever I can manage with those sets.
What's the station that plays on the hit?
BD 103!
Instead of giving you my strategy, stay tuned until the end of the episode. If you're an intermediate athlete, an RX athlete, or an elite athlete, I'll try to tell you how to break down the workout, how to think about saving as much time as possible as you approach this, and I'll mix in a little bit of my strategy as well. And Chris doesn't know this, but the Love Station on XM Radio is where all the hits are played.
Yo, Chili Willy, how spicy is this workout gonna be?
Yeah, let's go!
3, 2, 1, 0.
Here they go.
Maxwell, Brandon, wow. Brandon is running, and Meathead Mia.
Yeah, we have beautiful Brandon, Monster Max, Meathead Mia.
I feel like she deserves a better nickname than that.
All right, Mailbox Mia it is.
What else could it be?
Like Marvelous Mia
Ooh,
or
Marvelous Mia.
Magnificent Mia.
Wow, okay.
You're a good friend.
Clearly, you should have been in charge of the names.
So Brandon's got really good speed on his handstand walks. He's off to an early lead. And Max is actually very good on his hands, not just for a big guy, but in general. So
why you gotta call him big guy?
Not far behind.
He's
and
lean.
Mia is pretty close as well. But that's just the beginning.
Who?
You.
No, I would never call him that.
I think Brandon, no, Mike said that.
Oh, Mike said that. I thought it was you.
So after 100-foot handstand walk, they've got 100 toe to bar, which is pretty significant. How do you guys think you would break that up?
I mean, I think since I'm talking for Max.
I don't know why Max switched lanes for his Tota bar, and Neo's finishing his handstand walk, so he did wide leg.
Did you catch that?
I didn't see that during.
Like
that was funny.
That's impressive.
That was impressive on both of their parts.
Not sure if those reps counted or not, or I'd be interested to see what Perrin does.
That was awesome.
But that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
That was pretty smart.
Caught me by surprise.
He definitely didn't slow down for it either. He just
could've
kept going.
Punted her in the back. Luckily, he didn't.
I think for myself, probably start off with kind of almost an AMRAP set just below failure and then just kind of go.
Wow.
At least for me. That just kind of works better.
That's so funny because we're totally different athletes in that regard. My immediate thought was just short, fast sets of 10 to chip away. And I know that that's much less than I'm capable of in terms of a big set, but I don't know, for 100 reps through, that tends to work better. For example, at West Coast Classic, we had 100 pull-ups, and there were a lot of guys that did a big set, but I decided ahead of time to do 5 sets of 20 with short breaks, and I was the first one off the pull-up bar, so I don't know.
Like I'm more
take
like you,
it from him.
Travis, that I do like a bigger set because I feel like no matter what,
It's gonna break
they
down.
always break down.
Yeah.
So if I do a smaller set, they still break down the same way.
No, I get it. That's how I feel on wall balls. As soon as I drop, I feel like then it just magically blows up. So just don't drop the ball. It's the simplest solution.
Yeah, I guess the reason that I like to do the small sets is because I feel like if I don't do a big set, then I might, if I keep it in small sets, I may not get to that point of breakdown, even if it's at 100. But
there's only one way to find out.
It's true.
You know what? Today we have 10 rounds of something, and you should try.
That
to
is
go
true.
Unbroken. I think you should do singles the whole way today.
Yeah.
All right, back to the video.
Are we doing this workout this week?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think I haven't
like
done
to.
any of the throwdowns the last couple weeks. So unless he changes it. Oh, guest appearance from
Hey, there's me.
Hey, there's Chili Willy.
Checking out Cena's chili pepper. Did you know that I was playing with your little stem? Yeah.
He was, and it's here on the video. It's great.
I almost did something inappropriate, and I'm glad that I didn't.
You're the best mascot. You look good at that. Nobody else could pull that off.
I didn't realize I was in frame. Looking a little flabby over there.
Anyways, we got some different Tota bar techniques.
Yeah.
Max has the cycling, or what do you call it, the bicycle.
That's interesting.
So they call it the
I think
bicycle.
those are actually a little quicker.
They are,
They
but
are.
more taxing.
Yeah. So I'm surprised that Max is doing that for the 100, but
He needs the long break.
Yeah.
Hey,
Look at
Travis.
look at that guest appearance.
what you grabbing?
Oh, Gatorade.
Gatorade.
Yeah.
So I would imagine at this point that Brandon is significantly ahead of the rest of the pack, just because he did the handstand walk pretty quick, and he seemed like he was doing bigger and faster sets on the Tota bar.
And let's just be real, Brandon's a very
He's
fit
in pretty good
individual.
shape. He is
So-
indeed.
Compared to Maxwell Mia, no offense, he's just very fit. He's somebody in the gym that trains once every couple days or whatever he does, and he's still fitter than everybody.
I truly wonder if he had ever been able to pursue competitive CrossFit. I think he could have been a games athlete, and like
for sure.
good one too.
Yeah.
Individually.
What's his full background?
Football.
Football, I think
Yeah.
for the most part growing up.
Crying.
Crime?
Crying.
Oh,
He's
crime.
a thief. He's been to jail. Yeah, he's a big crier. No, he's not. He's a pretty tough guy. How old is he now? Because I'm wondering if it's too late.
Brandon, how old are you?
31.
It's not
Ladies
too
and
late.
gentlemen,
Still young,
31.
still
Maybe we
young.
can convince him. If you guys leave enough comments on this video with how well Brandon executed this workout, maybe you can convince him to
Sign
try
up.
giving it a go. 2022
Maybe he should
CrossFit
go for the
Games
Masters.
season.
He's
Maybe.
got 4 years. He's got 4 years to prep for the Masters.
35s.
Yeah, maybe
That
that'll be his-
actually is semi-realistic, like being able to convince him to go for Masters.
I feel
Let's
like
do
what we
it.
should point out is the Masters over here.
Yeah.
Hey, she won the Masters!
That's pretty
But
funny.
then she qualified.
I'm a baby master.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like I can't classify myself, and then they're too badass for me.
Yeah.
Did you just turn 35 this year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like May, right when the qualifier started. So
Lucky for
I
you,
feel-
you don't
yeah.
even need it.
yes,
Impressive.
Look at that,
That was
going
the
as the
plan.
individual. Going with 17-year-olds.
yes.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, and I don't know if this is meant to be shared, but you were saying that this might be your last hurrah, right? Like your last season competing individually?
Yeah,
Way to
that's
bring
the
that
plan.
up to everybody.
Yeah.
Come
I mean,
on,
well,
man.
I'm just curious, because if you did compete this season as your last individual, would you consider going Masters in the future, or you think you're going to be done?
I'd take like a 5-year break.
There you go, yeah. I mean,
But I've been saying this is my last year for the last 3 years. So
You never know.
Yeah,
So it's
but
probably
I
why she
feel
doesn't
like,
publicly say it, because she's like, maybe I'll go
Yeah.
again. Maybe I'll go again.
Quick side note,
exactly.
Brandon finished the toe to bar and is on to his handstand walk. One thing that I feel like is just a small tip and trick for anybody, especially in like a hot, humid environment, wearing wrist sweatbands is really helpful for toe to bar handstand walk, because multiple times Brandon had to wipe off his sweat from his hands so he didn't slip and slide on the floor for the handstand walks.
I was walking over because Noah said the speakers weren't on the other side, so I went to check to make
Like
sure
you're
they were
talking
on.
to the camera.
It did look like I was talking to the camera. Now Noah's just
It's me. Sorry for the incredible
Trying to
amount
steal
of
their
quads
thunder over
showing.
here.
Max is still chipping away at his toes.
Oh, he
Brandon's
switched
starting the wall
bars. He
balls.
switched bars. Oh, we got to change up. Not
Oh,
sure
yeah.
what the reason was behind that.
What did Brandon do sets of here on the wall ball? You guys can keep talking. I'm going to take some time to count. I think he's at like 7.
I'm not really sure what he did. I'll be honest, I kind of sat back there and was just stretching after our bike ride we did this morning and was just watching and seeing if Max would survive. That's really what I wanted him to do. And then at one point I just yelled out to Mia that he'll never let this down if he beats her, so she had to really keep going.
I don't think that's the phrase.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter
Let
what the
this
phrase.
down. I think it's live this down.
Live this down, let this
And
down.
I think Brandon's 20-something deep right now.
Did they make bets or anything like that? No? I
sure
feel like
hope
they
so.
should have.
I don't. I think they all kind of knew where they were gonna
25
fall
maybe?
in line.
I feel like that
With
would
the
motivate
placement.
me.
All I know is Max didn't seem too happy.
Yeah, he left pretty fast. And
Do you
he's
think
not here
that
anymore.
you would be able to do 100 unbroken in the middle of this workout? After doing handstand walk, toe to bar, handstand walk?
I think I could be pretty close.
Yeah.
But then I feel like what would happen for the next 100-foot handstand walk would be a different story.
Yeah.
But I think if it was like you had to, then yeah.
Is that the final handstand walk after the wall balls? Yeah, I think, right?
Then it was it.
Huh.
Was it 300 feet of handstand walk? Is that what it was? Well, in the beginning, and then in between the toes.
How much?
300 total.
300?
300.
300 feet?
Yeah, yeah.
There I am,
Yeah.
snacking on my banana. Fueling up.
Mia started her handstand walk. Max is actually
Yeah,
not
it's very high
too
from the
far
camera.
behind. Max has a handful of toe to bar left. And then I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but he does make up a little bit of ground because he is pretty proficient at his handstand walking.
So we got 2 different resting methods. You have the Mia has the Michael Jordan hands on the knees, and then you got the Max just standing tall, trying to establish his dominance.
It's not working.
Hopefully.
Mia's handstand walks are
Cena, you look great over here, by the way. Just
Yes.
your judging is
impeccable.
incredible. Oh, good head nod. Good head nod. Hands were across the line. But you look like you're like, come on, Mia.
Did you give Mia any bro reps? Be honest.
I did not.
Where the one toe touched and the other one missed and you just counted it anyway? None of that? All right.
Look at Max's
The
matching.
honorable Cena.
The red wrist straps to the red shirt.
Nice.
Wow. Look at how fast he
There
is
you
on
go,
his
making
hands,
up some
ladies and
ground.
gentlemen. Look at him go.
So he did make up a lot of ground on Mia there. I think she
Yeah.
had gotten off like 20 toe to bar ahead of him, and now he's only 50 feet of handstand walking behind her starting the wall balls.
Yeah.
So you got to take advantage in the spots that you can.
Oh, if he would have kicked up and just went, he could have made it up. So for me, it looks like the ball leaves maybe 6 inches from her hand to touch the target.
Yeah.
Her arms
She got really long arms.
She could just do like a push press. She doesn't
and
even have
then
to
she's
release
at the
the ball.
target.
Yeah.
Brandon's doing a massive jump to pretty much get there. His feet are legitimately leaving the ground to get the ball there.
He must be at
Oh
the
my
end
god,
of a
yeah,
big
when you
He's
go
got-
side to side, that's
Yeah.
pretty interesting.
It's always funny
Yeah,
watching
he-
other people's techniques
Yeah.
on how they do the
There
wall
it
ball.
is.
and
That
different
was
things.
the end of it.
Nice, nice.
And here we go. We finished with one more walk.
So he went and grabbed a towel because his hands were all sweaty and slippery, and he almost. Oh, he still has some wall balls left, huh?
Oh.
Unless he's
Never mind.
just cleaning his equipment before he finishes the workout, just to be nice.
COVID. It's part
Yeah.
of the guidelines now in the gym is you have to clean the equipment mid-workout.
Max is on the wall ball now, so there you go, Max.
No, I
now
think-
they're all in the same movement at the same time. Nobody's getting left in the dust.
Yeah, it's been so hot and humid that Mia was saying that the ball slipped out of her hand and like hit her in the face.
Oh, that's never
That's
fun.
probably what was happening with Brandon too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely makes a difference. It's just, there's no air. You're just sweating a ton. That when you're going into something like this, like the slightest adjustment, even when we were on the bike this morning, like I felt like I was constantly having to wipe off my hands and
Yeah.
just something kind of annoying. But
Should probably get some
Sweatbands.
AC in this gym, huh?
Oh yeah, it's just out.
I'm
It's
just
just
kidding.
not working.
Have you guys ever run it?
No, we don't have it. I was kidding.
No, I feel like no gym ever does. It doesn't seem
Yeah.
like it's worth it. I think you're meant to get a little bit sweaty when you go to the gym. It'd be weird if you were working hard and not sweating at all.
Yeah, we're not going to the Globo gym. Come on. 72,
Except for
feeling
meathead
nice.
Mia.
She is.
Going to do some bicep curls at the Globo gym.
It's always so fun to me going into Globo gyms. I went in the other day to do my swim, and just so interesting.
Yeah, the
watching
environment's very
everybody
different.
and
I'm pretty
Just doing
sure
their own
though,
thing.
that's the style of fitness that I crave. Like when I'm done competing or whenever I have a break from competing, I love to just go in, get a nice pump, not breathe too hard, walk out of there feeling.
What are you talking about? You do that all the time here.
Yeah, on
You go over the
occasion.
corner.
On occasion.
Guess we're gonna do 100
All right.
bicep curls.
Brandon's
and he's
on
off
his
75
final-
feet.
we got the booty shot.
Oh, the close up. Close up.
Playing
Wow.
the drums on the bums.
Did you plant that camera there for a reason?
That was nice.
I mean, his
film
butt.
workout.
His butt was in the camera. Could you see them do their stuff? I feel like
What
I
do
was
you
so
mean by that?
I like Mia and Max doing the squats. I feel like I was so distracted by Brandon's butt being up into the camera that I couldn't tell
Yeah.
if they were even.
No, they're not even in frame. His butt grabs the whole screen.
Ah, boy.
As it should. Jordan, you're a lucky lady.
Oh!
Now,
Okay.
was that fatigue or did his hand slip from the sweat?
I'm gonna say a combination of both.
Yeah. You'll notice on this very last, so he makes it down on this next one, and then on the way back, as his hand crosses the line to finish the workout, it slides out from under him, and luckily he's able to save it, but
That can get sketchy.
risky business.
I remember at Wadapalooza one year when it was raining, we had handstand walk, and that was sketchy.
I remember that. Yeah,
That was.
that was a long time
Here
ago.
come the buns.
Yep.
Thank you, Brandon, for bending over.
Brandon, this is
I don't think
a
he
shot.
knew. He didn't
This
know.
is a shot.
Here he goes, the grand finale, finishing it off.
Yeah, I think it's his right hand. As soon as he's about to cross, you'll see it kind of slip.
Yeah.
Whoa!
He survives.
He saved it.
Sub 15, very impressive. Nice work. Mr. Dorman, we're proud of you. Max and
Was
Mia
it 15
still
minutes?
chipping away. Sub 15.
Oh. So it's like, what's this counting?
Maybe way sub 15. We can't see the old clockaroo in frame, but he crushed it, that's for sure.
Then at around the 15-minute mark, the clock, somebody set for 15 minutes, not to have consistently run up, and it stops. But hey, your boy fixed it quick.
I tried. And when I say we can't see the clock, what I mean is the clock on the camera, but Chris is gonna have a nice clock somewhere on the screen, maybe over in this direction.
Put it up over here.
Maybe it'll be right here.
Yeah.
But
Put it
you
in
guys
Brandon.
will be able to know exactly what their time is by the time this video is ready. So Max and Mia duking it out. I wonder if Max could have caught up to Mia if he had just crushed the wall balls, but they seem like they're both kind of moving at a similar
Same
pace.
Yeah.
Wait a second. I wish we could rewind, but we can't. There was one time, and it might have been that one, that I thought Max just picked up the wall ball and threw it right to the target and didn't do a squat. I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed like it. It's
possible.
he might still be doing
He's
the
still
workout
doing the
right now.
workout.
He's
still
got one
or
rep to
that
go.
or depending his 3 toes to bar, 4 toes to bar at the beginning where he almost took me out. I'm not sure
counting
which
those,
one.
Just because it was impressive.
Yeah.
Here comes Mia, final set of 100 feet of handstand walking.
She's almost there.
She's very straight. And I feel like
Very
that causes
gymnast.
her to be a little slower.
Yeah.
I think if she could learn to let her
Get into the bad position.
yeah, a little bit. Have her legs kind of bending over her, it would give her a little more speed.
She looks very graceful.
Yeah.
You can
She
call her
does.
Majestic Mia.
Majestic Mia on
There
her
you go,
hands over
yeah.
here.
There you go, Monster
Up.
Max, almost done with his wall balls.
Contemplating life over there.
Spicy Cena, hey!
Oh, there it is.
P.S. What's the story behind the pepper? Just for spicy workouts? I feel like I
Exactamundo. Somebody
No.
hasn't been watching the Throwdowns.
I
There's the
do. I feel like there has to be like a
spice-o-meter.
story
He's
behind it.
He's right here in front of you.
Like where, when did you
I don't
first
know how
get
it
it? Or like
started.
who
I
got the first pepper?
Chris.
Chris did.
Definitely
You
Chris.
brought it.
Chris was
okay.
brought the pepper to life.
Yeah.
Mia almost lost it there.
Oh,
Thank
good
goodness
save.
she saved it.
Cena approves.
No Mia
She
booty in the
does.
camera.
She looks so excited. She's just-
You actually don't look very pleased.
But she's dancing now.
All right, there you go.
Just like, I can't believe I'm
There's
wearing
that
this.
smile.
Oh, can't believe they made me put this
Yeah.
on. There she is.
Jeez. Max is almost done. Mia's almost
Mia's
done.
about to finish. She made up a lot of ground on that last set of handstands.
Did she?
Or wall balls, I mean, going into the handstand.
I
'Cause
wish
Max was only
we would
like
have timed
50
out.
feet.
Yeah, you're
back.
absolutely right. I wish we would have timed out how long her last 100 feet of handstand walking took and how long Max's took to see if he would have been able to catch up if they had started around the same time. Make it an exciting little race.
Or we could just rewind.
Rewind.
Rewind. Because you went into rewind to watch a squat on the wall ball. Let's just run it all back. We could run the whole thing back.
One more go. All right,
The
Max.
whole thing.
Here we go.
The whole thing, Chris. Run it back, baby.
Are these balloons visible on the camera? Should we pop them?
No.
It's gonna be very
Up.
loud.
Here you go, 75 feet to go.
When Max finishes, I'm gonna pop it, okay?
Okay.
As a celebration. Actually, I'm not really sure that I would be able to. You think my squeeze is gonna be enough to pop it? You gotta wait till Max finishes, though. All right, there you go. You didn't wait.
Isn't there
You
there's not
savage.
helium in
He
this?
still has 50 feet
Isn't
to
there
go.
helium in this?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's what I was
Should
trying
we
to do
the
last.
Hello, guys. Max is coming up to the very end. Tank Throwdown 100! Woo!
Oh my God, I'm not
Max
doing
is coming
it.
up on his final set of handstand walking. He's only got...
I think that's not good for you to do, right?
That's fine.
Your brain is shrinking. And you don't have much left to
Oh,
give.
yeah, here we go. Come on, Max, let's go. Bring it home, bring it home, bring it home. Here you go, you got 25 feet. Yeah. Use your hands. Oh, my God. I think I took too much.
And Throwdown is over. One more.
Throwdowns. Oh, it scared me. Let's do it again.
Thank you guys for tuning in and watching all 100 episodes of The Throwdown. It's been amazing, and we'll see you for 100 more.
That makes me feel a little lightheaded.
Oh, my God. Hello.
All right, strategy on this workout. Obviously, there's 300 feet of total handstand walking. So if you're an intermediate athlete and you can't handstand walk, that kind of precludes you from doing the workout. We do have a scaled option. If you don't have handstand walks, we put wall walks in as a potential alternative, and we create an actual scaled version that you can see in the description below. There's also the type of intermediate athlete that can do some handstand walk, but maybe not the whole 300 feet of total walking in it. So if you're gonna be able to handstand walk, but that distance is a little bit overwhelming for you, you can turn each 100-foot segment into a 2-minute AMRAP. So you're gonna walk as far as you can on your hands for 2 minutes, then move to the next implement, which would be toes to bar. Then when you finish your toes to bar, move on to the handstand walk and just continue giving yourself 2 minutes to accumulate max distance. The wall balls and toes to bar were adjusted down to 70 reps and 70 reps. Some intermediate athletes, those movements and those reps are no problem, and some we scaled down to 70, and you might actually want to consider scaling it down even to 50 or 40 or something that's at your athletic level. So feel free to adjust that as needed. As an alternative, so we're doing these qualifier style workouts to help people get better at qualifying, but as an alternative for an intermediate athlete, if you wanted a training session that gives you kind of the same feel, you could also turn this into a 20-minute AMRAP where you're just breaking it up into different movements. So 2-minute handstand walk, 7 minutes to do as many toes to bar as possible, 2 minutes again for the handstand walk, 7 minutes for the wall ball, 2 minutes for the handstand walk. Then you can accumulate that distance, do some training, and maybe come back to Throwdown episode 100 and hit the workout as written as you develop the skills. So you could always convert this into a training session for yourself if it's above your current skill level. For those of you that this is in your wheelhouse or something that you can actually do, we'll call them RX and Elite. The handstand walk, I think that's just kind of something that needs to be managed based on your skill level. For example, in the second round when we were doing this workout, I felt like I could, after the toes to bar, I felt like I could have caught up a little bit to Mia and gotten closer. So I tried to push the pace a little bit on my handstand walks, but it ended up really blowing my shoulders up, and I knew I had wall balls coming down. So I just made the decision right then to slow down for myself, because I felt in terms of going through the whole workout as fast as possible, that was the best way to do it. So you kind of got to manage that for yourself. If you're a gymnast, push the pace and take advantage. If you're not, maybe just go through it at your pace. For the toes to bar, this is likely the biggest separator in the workout. So if you see, my time to do the 100 toes to bar was 9:37. Brandon was 4:45. So he made 5 minutes up over the course of that 100 toes to bar. There could be potential RX athletes that maybe have less capacity than me in the toes to bar, but I think that's unlikely if you've been doing your training. The way that I approached this, on Friday before, I wanted to see, I haven't done a lot of toes to bar, so I wanted to get a gauge for what I could handle. I did 5 reps on the 30 seconds and finished in 9:37 in training. And then this time when I did the workout, I did 5 reps. I tried to walk forward, come back to the bar, and keep a 20-second rest clock, which means my sets were being done on the 25 or 26 seconds, so a little bit faster than I had done it in training. And then when I got close to the end and when I saw Mia had gotten so far ahead, instead of trying to do sets of 5s and take long breaks, I just tried to go with smaller sets, and I broke down into 3s and 2s. And I think I finished right around the 9-minute mark in the actual workout, but this is kind of giving you a model for how I trained it moving into the workout. Brandon did 5 sets of 10 really quick, and then his goal was to keep his rest breaks as fast as possible and let his sets just start to deteriorate on a fixed rest clock. He said he tried to keep it to around 6 seconds. In the race, it probably wasn't perfect to do that, but basically he did 50 really quick, and then he did 8, 7, a bunch of 5s, and then 3, 2 to finish the last 5 reps. So it means he probably started to break down at the 95 rep mark, whereas I was way earlier into a breakdown stage with my toes to bar. And then for Mia, she was 6:20 to finish this, so she still took 3 minutes and 17 seconds from me just on the toes to bar. She did 2 sets of 10, then 8, 7, 6s, 5s, and did 3, 3 to finish. But she didn't do any set smaller than 5 until she got to 94 total reps. That's just kind of a gauge for how you would break this up. And you could watch their rest breaks or my rest break and maybe pick something in between relative to your skill level. But just be aware that an elite individual games athlete will probably be faster than 4:45 now. So Brandon is pretty close. His fitness is pretty good on this type of movement, but somebody like Noah might do 5 sets of 20 on a quick break of toes to bar and be done even faster than that. So this is, the toes to bar is the biggest time separator. To give you a comparison, on the wall balls, I did 10 sets of 10, and Perrin was counting 15 seconds out to me, I think after the 3rd or 4th set. So I did 10 sets of 10 on 15 to 17 seconds of rest. That took me 6 minutes and 50 seconds. Brandon, doing his strategy, was 4 minutes and 50 seconds. So he gained 2 minutes of time on the wall balls, but 5 on the toes to bar. So definitely more emphasis on your ability to navigate the toes to bar between the toes to bar and the wall ball. So that's how I'd try to come up with a strategy, is think, where are you in the fitness spectrum with toes to bar? Come up with a plan of attack. Generally, opening big and then trying to go to small sets is not a good idea. I wouldn't condone that. There are not that many people that can handle that type of strategy. If you do see them, they're probably ex-gymnasts that can tolerate a huge amount of volume and do maybe 70 unbroken toes to bar. So if they open with 40, it looks huge, but it's still not at their capacity. That's it for RX. For elite, it's pretty simple. Handstand walk, faster than Brandon. Toes to bar, faster than Brandon. Wall balls, faster than Brandon. Basically, beat Brandon if you're elite, because he's not competing anymore and he's still this fit. All right, good luck. Have fun with the workout. Hope you enjoyed episode 100.
And just go for it. Oh, gosh.
He's a pimp.
They're not. There we go. Whoa. Gotta get the angle right. Some of these are so mean. I'm gonna hurt myself. Yeah. you don't get the angle right. Ugh, I was on a roll. It's like a workout. Yeah. I gotta move them. There we go. These last two. It's like when you're trying to finish a workout, and just the last couple reps. Yeah! Oh, it's this one.
There's a really creepy one over here, just floating down the hallway like this high.
I'm not gonna
Wow, I'm learning a lot here.
You said, oh. There's some over here. Is that it? I'm gonna backhand. Oh, no.
That was sick.
Oh, last one.
It's a wrap, you know what I'm saying? Your boy Project Tata in this thing, man. Hey, look, man, thank y'all for watching Training Think Tank's YouTube channel. Y'all hit that motherfucking subscribe button, you know what I'm saying? So y'all go ahead, man. Thank y'all for watching the channel, you know what I'm saying? Hit that motherfucking subscribe button, let it be known, what it be known, what it be known, you know what I'm saying? Tata.